Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to give you guys a tutorial on 4 different things or commands that will significantly make your building experience way easier. As you can see here, we have some builds around me here, which I made with this system. And yeah, I'll be giving you guys a tutorial on how to do this. So firstly, for the showcase, first things first, we have this right here, which is a randomized block palette, which we can actually change right here to anything we want. Right now, it's on 3 different things. If I just place this down, it's gonna randomly give me like a floor or a wall or some texturing, right? Like just like this, pretty sick. And you can change this to anything you want, really, on the spot. So if I want some grass in here, I can just and grass also like randomly spawns. If I want something else in there, like a random command block just appearing every now and then, we can do that as well, as you can see, which is very sick. And let me just put this back to normal. And yeah, that's for the first item we have here, which is the or the randomized block. Secondly, we have this right here, which will basically copy a pillar. So if we just make like a completely randomized pattern here with some blocks and make them into a pillar like this can be any height you want as well, this pillar. And by using this copy pillar spawn egg, it will completely copy this pillar, and you can put this at any angle. Oh, I missed. It does have to be next to the pillar you want to copy, and you can basically copy it perfectly on the spot like this. And as you can see, this works very well. And if we, for example, remove this right here, it will just stop right there, as you can see. And but one thing to keep in mind, if you have something like this here, it's going to stop at this height because it has no more things to copy. As you can see, it will stop right there, and it won't continue on with this layer. But yeah, that is basically it for the copy pillar function. This can also work if you just if you have like one block like this. You can of course do this, but it won't copy much. You can't just like place in the block yourself. Then after that, we have a shaded pillar. And this shaded pillar, you can change the shade however you want by using this right here. So right now it's set to this. So this also has to have a set height for it. So right now it doesn't have any blocks right next to it. So it will only place one block like this. But if we set a height for it like this, place this down, it will start shading in like a more automatic way, but it's still it's still randomized, but it's more like has a more like a system, as you can see right here. And I actually need this for my builds later, so I'm just gonna copy this in my inventory so I can put this back just like this. There you go. This one's supposed to be here. There you go. So you can also like change it to anything you want. So over here I've made it like this. So if I copy this in this manner, and the first layer is going to be mud, second is going to be cobble deep slate, and the third is going to be tough. As you can see, let's continue this wall over here. Actually, if we do a shaded pillar, it's going to be this one instead. It's going to be looking very nice. And boom. And you can actually change the height, as I've said previously. You can change the height to anything you want. So let me just. Now it's going to be a little bit taller. Shaded pillar, as you can see. Very nice. And now I'm actually going to put this back to how it was real quick. So wait, how was the pattern again? I have it here already. So firstly this, then this, then this. Yeah, so the first layer is going to be this, second layer this, and third layer this. And now it should be back to normal, as you can see. This one's quite nice, so you don't have to really shade stuff yourself. You just have this. There's another example right here, and as well as you can see it on the builds right here, and on the builds right here, and it looks like just very nice. And for the last thing here, the circle. So this thing is also, this has to have, if you want this one to work, the circle, you also have to make this randomized block, because this uses that feature. So if we go over, I'm going to go a little bit further away so I don't destroy my builds. But if we place this down, it's just going to spawn an arm stand, which will spawn this, but when you get closer to it, it'll randomize the blocks. So this is basically how you can make, I made one of those castle walls, as I can call it. Which fly around a little bit closer here. It does take a little while because it lags. You do have to have a pretty decent PlayStation, or so I wouldn't really recommend this too much for phone players. But if we just fly around and make everything get filled in perfectly, it should look pretty good. And as you can see, this one's very similar to one we have over there. And it's like completely randomized texture on this wall, and it took like next to 0 seconds, or not 0 seconds, but it was very quick for that matter. And something else to keep keep in mind is you can actually utilize this random block function even more than that, because you can use it for /fill. So if you want to make like a floor which is randomized, and you can also choose what blocks get randomized as well. So if we make a squiggly line, boom, 5. Now I'm just gonna make a floor, a randomized floor with a /fill. We can just boom, do this, and then type in smooth stone, and then if we paste, as you can see, a completely randomized floor in next to 0 seconds, and we can change this right here to I'm gonna save these blocks right here to anything you want as well. So if I just want a randomized floor with these type of blocks right here, one of these, I just put them here, here, and here, and do the exact same command in chat. It will do the exact same thing, as you can see right here. A floor in like 0 seconds, which has texture in it, which is very nice. And let's actually put this back to how it was. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the showcase, and I'll be going right on to the tutorial. So a thing to keep in mind, the first thing you got to do is, of course, add the scoreboard. So I'll just do this right now. So the first one is going to be /scoreboard objectives, add texture, then dummy, then put this in the, oh, I wrote it wrong, texture with an R, there you go, and then paste that in the chat. For me, it says it doesn't work because I already have one, but for you guys, it'll just work. So then the next one you got to add is height PD dummy, put that in chat. Then you have the height D dummy, do it like that, paste in chat. And lastly, you have height C dummy, and paste that in the chat. You should be pretty good in terms of the scoreboards. So I'm going to start out with the randomized block, move on to this one, copy pillar, then the shaded pillar, then finally go to this one right here. And this one right here is kind of a command block on the side, which I recommend to make this and this more accurate. So, and actually all of them more accurate for that matter. So just type this in a repeating always active command block, no ticks, and you should be pretty much good. And now let's start with the tutorial. So firstly, for the randomized block, basically this just replaces smooth stone with cocoa, and the cocoa will turn into an item which we can then test for later on. So repeat always active, 0 ticks. All these will be 0 ticks, by the way. Next right here just gives it a randomized score, so we can give it a corresponding block. Then this one right here, when it has the score of texture 1, which is completely randomized, it will clone this block right here. So you gotta save these, you gotta find the coordinates of where you're gonna place your 1, 2, 3, and find these coordinates right here. This one's gonna be 0, -60, and 3, as we can see here. And then basically you type those coordinates 2 times, like this, the same one, and then put the squiggly lines, and then -0.1, because sometimes it doesn't perfectly place them. So that's why I had to have this right here. Then the next one here is the same exact thing, just that the score is different and the coordinates are different. So the coordinates is going to be for this block right here, and yeah, just copy this. And the next one right here is the same thing goes here, just different coordinates and different score, which will give you different blocks. So this one right here. So as I said, just copy this one and you should be good. Chain unconditional, all of them. And this one right here just kills the item named cocoa beans, which has the score of 1 and above. So basically, just do this, and you should be pretty good for this one. And always remember, I will say this in like almost every video, make the arrows face the same way, and you should be good. Remember, a chain unconditional always active on all these. And then for the copy pillar, something to keep in mind, I recommend using a spawn egg with a small hitbox so it doesn't kind of interfere with placing between blocks. Because if you pick something with a big hitbox like a polar bear, you actually can't place it between these two blocks. And to get this spawn egg, just go into an anvil, name your spawn egg. Name your spawn egg, the corresponding thing right here. And you're good. So first here, repeat always active. And this one basically just summons an arm stand named copy when you place the spawn egg. Then unconditional, always active. Chain block. And this one basically just kills the mob. TP's underneath the void, so it naturally dies by the void, and you don't have to see the particle, and it doesn't drop any items because it's below the void. Then right here, always active, just copy this. So basically what this does is it copies the block next to the arm stand named copy. And same thing goes here. It's just for different coordinates of where it's compared to, like if it's on this side of the pillar, this side of the pillar, or this side of the pillar. So copy those. And next one right here, same thing goes here. Just copy that. Then this one, same thing goes here. And then this one just TPs the armor stand upwards. And then this one basically just kills the armor stand when it can't go or it can't copy any more blocks, so we'll just kill it. And if you copied all of those, you should be pretty much good for the copy pillar function. The next one, shaded pillar. As I've said, put it in the anvil, name a skeleton spawn egg, for example, as I've used here, shaded pillar. This one just summons an arm stand named shade. This one kills the spawn egg, or kills the mob. Then here, this one gives it a random score. And this one, to keep in mind, the score right here corresponds for this block right here, which is number 1. The same goes for the next one. Just copy this. And then this one right here, just copy that. And compared to the other one, this one right here is kind of more important in terms of which block is in the corresponding spot. Because if you want it to be kind of smoothly going upwards and turning lighter and lighter, you should probably have the first one the darkest, second one a little bit less dark, the third one the lightest. Anyways, so basically just copy this. This is the same thing goes here as the randomized block thing. So it will basically clone this block right here, so get the coordinates of this place. And then, and of course in your world, the coordinates is going to be different. But where you're going to put your 3 thing here, just copy those coordinates into these things. And same thing goes here, just with the middle one instead of the first one. And then this one is the final one, coordinates for the third block. And then this one just removes the score from it. Same thing here, just copy this, of course. And same here. And then this one TPs it up, and this one kills it. And something that this shaded pillar does that this that the copy pillar doesn't do is you can actually place it diagonal. So this one right here, nothing happens. But if I place the shaded pillar, it will actually work. So you can place these ones actually diagonally, which you can't with the copy pillar one. And then finally for the circle, this one I will kind of have like a lag warning. If you're on phone or something like that, it probably will lag way more. So I recommend either making a smaller circle with it or just not implement it at all. So here, this is the first one. This is just when you got a spawn egg, it will summon an arm's name, the C. This one kills the mob. This one right here basically fills the smooth stone. So for this one right here, you can actually change these coordinates, or these squiggly lines right here, 14 and all that. You can actually change those if you want it to be further away, or like a larger circle, smaller circle, a thicker circle, or a taller circle. You can change this if you want. And then this one right here makes the arm stand just spin. And that is pretty much it for the circle. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. If you have done all this, you should be pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.